Good evening and welcome to the Connery Ring for girls hockey. We're underway. St. Mary's taking on Matignon in this bizarre year. It's nice to be back behind the camera, but it's a totally different game. Girls are hoping to get off to a quick start like the boys did. Out in front, it got tipped wide off the stick of Lizzie Greeley. Icing is waved off and went right through a Matignon player. St. Mary's changing up quickly. They keep it in. St. Mary's got a couple of very good players back from last year. Borozinski's one of them. That shot got blocked. They get it back, blocked again. Picked off. Walking in, the shot. Borozinski picked that off and walked right in. Gianna McCusker is in net as we get icing against Matignon. So a couple of minutes in this bizarre year, so many changes. You walk in the door, only 40 people are allowed in. Only St. Mary's fans are allowed in. Matignon not allowed any visitors. On the bench, doesn't make a difference how many assistant coaches you have. It's one coach and one assistant on the bench. The old people players on the bench are players who are getting ready to come in for the next shift. The subs are spread out virtually all the way down the line outside the bench area, down near the locker room doors. And you can't go in the locker room at the end of the period. The players, the referees are all wearing masks at the end of the period. The players and the officials have to stay outside the locker room. Broken up, it bounces behind the net. Back to the point, can't get the shot off. Now they get it off the pad of Angela Catino. Icing against St. Mary's. So a little different than the boys' game. St. Mary's scored 2 goals in about a minute and a half and went on to win 10-1 over arch rival Fenwick. Nobody really had. Borozinski had a decent scoring attempt. McCusker made the save. Right out in front, it almost went in, now it goes in. They're not going to give it to her. They blew the whistle ending the play. The shot was there. They blew the whistle when Gia Grandi made the save. She lost the puck, and when it rolled by her, she pushed it out, and it got knocked right back in. By McKim. But they had blown the whistle. St. Mary's got a break there. Now St. Mary's got a break, 2-on-1. Borozinski offside. They had the 2-on-1. They threw the pass back. Borozinski had to reach for it, and that put St. Mary's offside. And the faceoff will be outside the Matignon blue line. Borozinski, Chaplin, and Pierce, the line for St. Mary's. Those are three veteran players, three very good goal scorers. Knocked loose. Flipped ahead, gets by over the stick of Pierce. Matignon comes away with it. Broken up, they get it back. Circling the net, they get it back to the point, it get tipped. Porozinski got a stick on it, tipped it back to the Matignon end as St. Mary's is looking to change up. DiBiasio, another veteran, up there with D'Alessandro, another returnee, and Forziati. I don't remember her from last year. St. Mary's gets it back to the point. Shot, tipped, and it goes in. The shot from the blue line by Grossman. And sitting out in front was DiBiasio. She got a stick on and it just slowly slipped past McCuskey, who was going to her right where the shot was going, and it got deflected to her left and it just snuck inside the post. So St. Mary's jumps on top. So Matignon thought they had one that got taken away. St. Mary's gets one, and they get on the board first. And we got a whistle for a tie-up and a face-off, and St. Mary's will change up. Tipped out. Cregan. It's knocked in the Matignon end. No icing. St. Mary's into check. Cregan keeps it alive out in front. Shot. Pad save. Shot again. Wide. McGrath ripped that shot. And McCusker made the save. Matignon lost it. Kept in. They can't clear it. Still can't clear it. They finally blow the whistle for a face-off. And the face-off is because Matignon is picking up a penalty. As soon as Matignon touched the puck, they blew it. So St. Mary's will have a power play. Porozinski will move back on defense. Can't clear it. Kept in nicely. Good job keeping it in for Forziati. Out there with Pierce and Chaplin. Shot. Stick save by McCusker. St. Mary's, Porozinski keeps it in. They go down in the corner, trying to walk in. Slipped it out in front. Matignon will clear it away. Nice job by Greeley. Tino actually had to make a save. Nice pass on the stick. They couldn't keep it in. D'Alessandro had it, it popped back out. She was back in the zone when she touched it. So we'll have a face-off outside the Matignon blue line. I guess it was a major penalty against Matignon because it still has two. I didn't look up initially, I just saw a penalty. There's still 2 minutes of penalty time for St. Mary's. Cater is out there with D'Alessandro and DiBiasio. Litwin. And McGrath are out there. DiBiasio bangs it in. Matignon will clear it out. Knocked down. Nice job by Litwin to save it from going a length of the ice. Cater trying to walk in. Circling the net, trying to throw it in front. It's loose. St. Mary's couldn't get a stick on it. They can't clear it out. It's kept in. St. Mary's almost got another one. It was loose in front. They couldn't get a stick on it. Out in front, loose. Still loose. Back to the point. Shot got blocked. Matignon gets it and clears it out. St. Mary's all over the net. Everybody changing up. Matignon takes it away. Nice poke check. Nice little poke check. It skips by everybody. Regent, the first one to get there. Keeps it alive. Kept it at the point. Matignon will clear it out. And this will be icing because the penalty was up. Chaplin, Pierce, at Porozinski, the line out there. St. Mary's wins the draw. Shot deflected off the goaltender, just missed, going inside the far post. Good bid from dead in the corner. Porozinski broken up. Matignon gets it back. Tipped away, broken up, it winds up in the corner. Pass is picked off. Getting around one, all by herself, 1-on-5. As St. Mary's is looking to change up. They keep it in. That was Chaplin that was 1-on-5. They got turned aside. Matignon, nice poke check from behind by DiBiasio. Out to center ice. Broken up. Cater. Matignon breaks it up, keeps it in the zone. Cater winds up with it. Around the boards. Out in front. Tipping it, knocking away and getting it was Regan Sullivan. Out in front, they try to throw it, and Catino got a piece of it, grabbed it, held on, we'll get a face-off. It'll be to the right of Angela Catino. Frank Pagluca, longtime coach here. Congratulations to Frank, he's now also the softball coach. Picking over this coming season. Lead pass, walking in. Missed the net. Lovett got sent in all by herself. And now hustling was Grossman to break up that play. McGrath over the line, the shot. Matignon got a piece of it and knocked it wide. And they tried to send it around the boards. They threw it up over the glass out of play. But a very nice pass to Lovett walking in. And she tried to lift it over when McCusker went down. She tried to lift it over and missed the net. Just over 4 minutes left in this first period. 1-0 the Lady Spartans. Matignon wins the draw. Battling going on down in the corner. Pierce battling. Chaplin battling. Matignon skates it out, 2-on-2. Trying to go around, couldn't. Broken up. Now they get it back, broken up. Loose puck, they finally clear it to the sideboards. Pierce can't tip it out. Pierce broken up. They finally tip it out to center ice. It goes all the way back to the Matignon end. McCusker actually had to make a save. Tip off the stick of DiBiase. Out to center ice. He almost gave it away. Matignon takes it back. Pass a little bit behind the intended receiver. St. Mary's with a break. Check from behind. It rolls off to the corner. Matignon gets around one. They dump it in as they look to change up. Cater with a nice little shift. Pass too far ahead. This will be icing. I think they thought Cater was going to keep going and control the puck. Instead, she tried to throw the pass a little bit too far ahead of the intended receiver, and results in icing, and face-off will be to the right of Catino. Matignon wins the draw. St. Mary sends it around. Matignon picks it off. Trying to come out from behind the net. Bouncing puck is loose. And St. Mary's will have a break. Lost it right on the stick of St. Mary's. Went off Bridget right to Sullivan. Shot. Put it right on net. McCusker had to make the save and hold on. Sullivan got it right where she wanted it. McCusker made the save. Just under 2 minutes left in this first period. 1-0 St. Mary's. They win the draw. Back to the point. Shot gets deflected to the corner. Borozinski looking for it. Broken up. Matignon looking to skate it out. Picked off by Chaplin, keeps it in. Pierce and Chaplin looking for it. Pierce pries it away. Back to the point. Looking back to Pierce, it bounced over her stick. Chaplin batting for it in the corner. Borozinski in to help. And they blow the whistle for a face-off. I think that's going to be one of the other major changes, if you will. If they see banging go in the corners, they're not going to let it go on as long as they normally let it go. They're going to shut them down some room. They want as little contact as possible, although it's a contact sport. Matignon completes the pass, 2-on-2. Trying to walk around. Catino held the post, made a second save. DiBiase clears it away. They go around to Forziati. Her pass winds up at center ice. Matignon throws it back in. Too far ahead, Matignon throws it back. Cater winds up with it. I think the pass hit the official and stayed in play. Backhander, nice move. Tia Picardi picked that pass off, walked in, went right by the goaltender, threw the little backhander on. Catino had to make a nice little save. St. Mary's dumps it in off the stick of Pregent. And it's not Pregent, it's Lovett. The buzzer sounds, ain't the period. So the one goal off the deflection, the shot from the point by Grossman, deflected in by DiBiasio, is the difference in the first period. At the end of one, in the first game of the season for both teams, St. Mary's has grabbed a 1-0 lead over Matignon at the end of one period. Welcome back to the Connery Rink as we set to start the second period. What a great job by the employee here at Connery. They have only one employee on this shift, and it's a female. She did a terrific job. She had to use the machine to scrape the ice. Then she had to go, and every time when you scrape the ice off, when you move the machine into the, I guess you call it a parking area, then it leaves a whole bunch of ice shavings, and you have to shovel them off. So usually they have one person running the machine, the Zamboni, and another one gets rid of the ice shavings when they're done. This female had to do all of it. What a great Chaplin with a great move. Went by everybody, went right dead center. Didn't have a whole lot of room to get a shot off. She was point blank with McCusker. And McCusker made the save. What a great rush. DiBiasio, along with Grossman, hustle and break up the play. St. Mary's carries it in. The shot, stick save. DiBiasio had a shot at the rebound. Just barely trying to get the stick on it, but McCusker grabbed it before she could really get anything on it. The face-off to the left of McCusker. Pregent looks for the draw. Matignon wins it. Picked off right in front. He gave that away to DiBiasio, and she had a tough angle. She got the shot on net. McCusker had to make the save. DiBiasio battling. And they finally blow the whistle for the face-off. As I mentioned before, that's going to be one of the changes where normally that play would keep going because the puck was alive and they were still working to get control. But they just blew the whistle, so they don't want any contact unnecessarily. I'm glad the official's in the game. The official was over at the bench talking to Tom Scarpa, the coach of Matignon. The faceoff was in the St. Mary's end. He was over on the bench talking to Scarpa. Pierce looking to walk in. Broken up, gets it back out in front. Tipped again. McCusker had to make two big saves. It was Chaplin trying to stuff it home twice. Borozinski breaks it up. It skips past everybody. Gator hustles. Icing against Matignon. Boy, that was a loose puck. Chaplin had two swipes at it. McCusker had to make a couple of big-time saves. That line of Pierce, Chaplin, and Borozinski is going to be as good as any that we'll see all year. And very quickly, they blow the whistle for the face-off. Now they kick Matignon out. Loose puck. Still loose. Still loose. St. Mary's taps it. Matignon collects. St. Mary's couldn't keep it in. Matignon will skate it out. Shot got blocked. Blocked again. It's loose out in front. Skips past everybody out to center ice. St. Mary's gets it across. Shot, pad, save. Nice job by Forziati to pull it over to the forehand and get the good hard shot on net. McCusker had to make the save. Matignon gets loose. Over the line. Shot way wide. Matignon looking to change up. Walking in. Picking off the pass was Tia Picardi. Walked in, got a good hard shot off. Catino made the save and held on. And we'll have a face-off to her left. Just about 4 minutes into this second period. 1-0 St. Mary's off the goal by DiBiasio. Mary knocks it out. Matignon carried it back in. There were 2 or 3 players still in the zone, so the offside will bring the face-off outside the Matignon blue line. And Mary's looking to keep it in. It bounces out. Broken up. Matignon takes it away. Tipped away. Tipped by Pierce. And St. Mary's is looking to change up. Broken up. Tipped out to center ice. A break. Went to the forehand. Nice move by Felicia D'Alessandro. Got to the top of the right face-off circle. Took a couple of steps to her right. Got the good hard shot off. McCusker made the save, and now we're going to get a penalty against St. Mary's. Matignon will have the power play. D'Alessandro was reaching for the puck, and she got the Matignon skaters skate instead and took her down. So with just under 10 minutes left in the second period, Matignon will have the power play. St. Mary's had one. Couldn't capitalize. Porozinski and Chaplin. DiBiasio. Matignon back to the point. Tip. Behind the net. Trying to spread that defense out. Back to the point. Shot. Major players. It hit somebody out in front before it ever got to Catino. And now we got a penalty coming up. I think this one is against St. Mary's as well. So St. Mary's is going to be down 2 skaters for 1:25. And Kata can't go to the penalty box because there's already somebody in there. So she has to go over behind another one of those chairs. She has to go sit behind the bench outside. Because D'Alessandro's already in the box. So Chaplin and Pierce have heavy duty. Blocked again. 5-on-3 for Matignon. Picked off by St. Mary's. Can't knock it out. Behind the net, 50 seconds left. Out in front, they couldn't tip it home. I don't think they realized the puck was coming out. It got tipped out in front, it hit a Matignon skater. The puck laid right there. And Katina was able to grab it before they could get a stick on it. Chaplin lets it fly the length of the ice. St. Mary's leading by 1, a big opportunity for Matignon. St. Mary's clears it out, that'll get rid of 1. Well, St. Mary's will get 1 of the skaters back. Now it's 5-on-4. For another 30 seconds, picked off by DiBiasio. Blocked from behind. The shot by D'Alessandro. D'Alessandro out in front, and it blocked, gets it back. McCusker has to make the save. St. Mary's down 2 skaters, got 1 of them back, and now D'Alessandro and DiBiasio was playing target practice at McCusker. They had 2 or 3 chances. The defenders blocked 1 or 2, but then they were able to get it back and get a couple of shots. McCusker had to make the save. That would have been a backbreaker for Matignon to give up. Porozinski knocks it loose. The penalties are up. St. Mary's has killed it off. Out to center ice. Back to 5-on-5. So Matignon couldn't take control. And Matignon will change up. This will be icing. I don't know if they thought that they still had somebody in the penalty box. 2 ticks over 7 minutes left in the second period. St. Mary's still holding on to that skinny 1-0 lead, killing off that 5-on-3 for well over a minute. Matignon came close, but they didn't see the puck laying loose in front of the net. And Katina was able to knock it away along with the defender out in front. Out in front, they score. Pass came out in front, and Alexa McKim knocked it in. So they couldn't do it 5-on-3, but they do it 5-on-5. The puck went to behind the net. It got tipped out in front, and when it got tipped out in front, sitting right there was Alexa McKim. And that ties it at 1. Chaplin broken up. Matignon gets it in the zone. Tip, loose. They clear it out to center ice. They were looking for Pierce, but she got bumped and went down the ice, couldn't go get it. Matignon takes it in. Broken up, poke check by Porozinski. Went off the goaltender lane in front of the net, and St. Mary's was able to clear it away. Again, Matignon had an open net, couldn't find the puck. Tipped up. St. Mary's gets it by. Trying to center it. And Mary's got a piece and tipped it over the net. Matignon pries it away. They dump it back in. Yep, DiBiasio with it. Dumps it in the zone, but we had an offside. Face off outside the Matignon blue line. Just over 5 minutes left in this second period, 1-1. So here's got theirs in the first. Matignon's got just theirs just a while ago. They pry it loose. Matignon takes it out and into the St. Mary's zone. Cross broken up from behind. They try to tip it. Bacardi was looking for her second goal. She tried to tip it as she was going down. And Catino was able to grab it and hold on. Both teams will change up. The faceoff will be to the left of Catino in net for St. Mary's. And they kick Matignon out again. St. Mary's trying to break out, now they do. They tip it ahead, looking for a break. Tipped in the air, they couldn't get it to go in. Great try. D'Alessandro with the rush, and then it was Pregent out in front, tipped it in the air, and while it was in the air, McCusker was able to grab it and hold on, and the face-off will be to her right. Great try by Lovett and Pregent. Matignon skates it out. Broken up, they get it back. St. Mary's picks it off, they dump it out. A break for St. Mary's, 2-on-1. They just kind of slid it toward the net. They had 2-on-1. I don't know if they realized that they had a skater with them. And as she tried to get a shot off, it might have got touched a little bit by Matignon. It just went in and rolled in to McCusker. So a big bit by St. Mary's went by the boards there. Cater hustles and keeps it in. And the puck came loose, but they blew the whistle early, as they do when they get on the boards in the corner, and they'll get a face-off. They don't hesitate. They don't want any close contact. They don't want anybody in. I think also because there were 4 skaters, and there's only supposed to be like 2, I think. So many rule changes. But these kids are just happy to be out on the ice playing. St. Mary's keeping it alive. Pierce still in control. Back to the point, it got by. Data has to hustle. She gets back there and breaks it up. Matignon picks it off, walking in. It got deflected. St. Mary's with a break. Chaplin to Pierce. McCusker made a big save, another big time play. McCusker's been big in this second period. Matignon gets it back in the zone. McCusker, she had to make the save. She was looking to see if it could go by for icing, and it actually went off her pad. McGrath looking for it. Kept in. DiBiasio's shot off the shoulder of McCusker. Might have gone over the net. DiBiasio, Alessandro. They dump it out. This will be icing, I believe. Just over 2 minutes left in the second period. Opening game for both teams. And it's just great to get back. I've been driving my wife crazy at home, watching television, taking the dogs for a walk, and doing absolutely nothing, getting bored to death. I wish it was all the schools getting back. Hopefully with this vaccine, we can get somewhat back to reality. Off the boards, tipped again. They kept it in. Out in front. McCusker got a piece of that shot again. Nice try by McGrath. Now we got a break. Back checking Cater from behind, knocks it away. Out in front, it bounced off the goaltender. Catino dove for it, couldn't get it. Luckily, nobody from Matignon was there. Off McGrath back in the zone. St. Mary's looking to change up. St. Mary's picks it off. Trying to walk in. Chaplin tried to go around, hold on to it, and go from the backhand to the forehand, and held on to it and didn't get the shot off. Looked like she was going to walk right in, deked the goaltender, and knocked it in the open net, but she didn't get the shot off. They get around Pierce. They get around again. Tipped away. Pierce with a break. Tipped away. Nice backhand pass. Shot blocked. Nice defense by Grossman. "20 seconds and counting." DiBiasio trying to knock it in the zone, does. It went over the glass and out of play. 9.6 seconds left in the second period. St. Mary's had a couple of golden opportunities. McCusker has come up big in this period. Chaplin and Porozinski and Pierce, D'Alessandro, DiBiasio. And DiBiasio now takes the shot. McCusker makes the save. Still 3 seconds on the clock. She had to look again to make sure it wasn't behind her. She put her skate and pad right up against the near post and held. Katina was out of net because they can't score. They can't get the puck up ice in 3 seconds. So St. Mary's has an extra skater, but I don't know if it's going to do any good. You almost have to get the shot off from the face-off. They don't, and that's going to do it. So St. Mary's led 1-0 after one. Matignon after St. Mary's killed off a 5-on-3, Matignon couldn't score. Matignon finally got a break when the puck popped out in front, and sitting right on the doorstep was Picardi to knock it home. And that's where we are. With 1 period of hockey left, we're right back where we started. Dead even. St. Mary's 1, Matignon 1 at the end of 2. "15 minutes of hockey left as we're getting set to start this third and final period. St. Mary's grabbed a 1-0 lead in the first period off a pretty goal by Marina DiBiasio off a shot from the blue line by Haley Grossman. And then Tia Picardi wound up in front. The puck came from behind the net. She was standing right on the doorstep and just banged it in. And that's where we are, 1-1. St. Mary's had a ton of chances. They gave it away and Matignon scored. They gave it away. Catino made the initial save and then it tipped off. They tried to skate it out instead of passing it out. And Molly McConnell, 12 seconds in. That was St. Mary's being a little lackadaisical, getting the puck out of the zone. And now they give it away again. They gave it away and the shot came from deep inside the left faceoff circle. And now they give it away again. Big time save by Catino off Lizzie Greeley. They gave the puck away. Greeley walked in point blank. St. Mary's having trouble getting started here in this third period. Matignon, that goal really lit a fire. And do we have a penalty coming up? They're pointing towards St. Mary's. I didn't see anybody go to the penalty box, but they only have 4 skaters on the ice, so Matignon has a power play. So now they're going to the penalty box as they find out who it is. So St. Mary's will be down a skater and they're down a goal. And it happened very quickly. So all of a sudden, missed the momentum. It's changed sides. Out in front, Catino makes the save and they couldn't get the rebound. Catino grabbed it quickly before they could get a stick on the puck. Matignon comes away with it. They passed the puck very well. They got a shot and they score. I think that was Greeley. They set it up really nicely. They went back to the blue line. They threw it to the right face-off circle and she drilled it. And all of a sudden, Matignon has a 2-goal lead. And they're right back at it. Shot deflected again. Catino has a grab and hold on. They gave away the first one in this period when they tried to skate it out instead of pass it out, and they had it taken away, and it wound up with a score, and now they get a penalty, and Matignon makes them pay. Again, they couldn't score when they had 2 skaters. Big time save by McCusker off DiBiasio. Back to the St. Mary's end. Tipped away. They almost gave it away again. Haley Green almost walked in. Matignon right back at it. Broken up DiBiasio from behind. They threw it right through the crease. Nobody got a piece of it. St. Mary's clears it out. This will be icing as they were looking to change up. So it looked good early with St. Mary's getting on the board, 1-0. They had a couple of breakaways, a couple of open shots. McCusker had a big second period, keeping St. Mary's off the board while Matignon tied it up. And now 12 seconds in, Matignon has St. Mary's, gives him a late Christmas gift. It skips past to the Matignon end. Out in front by everybody. It rolls to the net. Catino had to make a save. Matignon looking to change up. Tipped into the zone. St. Mary's will look to change up. Tip. Matignon carries it in. Pass broken up. Matignon takes it away. Just broken up. Kicking it away was Sullivan, who lost her stick. Here comes Matignon walking in. Catino had to make the save off Picardi. Looking for her second goal. Matignon is really taking it to St. Mary's. Now they walk in again. From behind, they do it again. Catino made the save. That looked like a point-blank open net goal. Great pass across. Catino made a tremendous save. That looked like 4-1. Picardi made that great pass across. And they had a wide open net. Catino came back and made a great play. Matignon has beaten St. Mary's every loose puck. And they're offside. Totally different year. There'll be virtually it'll be a Catholic Central League season. They added Bishop Stang and Bishop Feehan, and that will get everybody their games through the season, and they'll do what they did for the previous season that was done, soccer and boys and girls. They had a tournament, just the Catholic Central League teams. There will be no state tournament, obviously. St. Mary's just can't get anything in the Matignon in. Matignon clears it very quickly, and they're right back at it again, walking around, and they got a decent shot off. Lizzie Greeley is a nice little player. She's had a couple of real nice shifts, a couple of real nice moves. She's got a goal. And Mary's trying to get in the zone. They finally do. Chaplin with it, trying to walk in. Broken up, Porzinski gets it back. She's broken up. Shot. McCusker got a piece and knocked it behind the net. Hada's shot. Bounces, picked off by Matignon. Shot got blocked. Really trying to get the shot off. Sullivan, nice defense. Matignon gets it back. They wind up with it. Shot. Catino with the glove save. It was going to go wide, but she grabbed it and held on. Time is the enemy now for St. Mary's. Just under 9 minutes left. They're down 2 goals. Catino grabs it at the side of the net. We'll do it again. From the right face-off circle. Ooh, that was a pass sitting on the doorstep. That would have been point blank. It just bounced over the stick of Green. Kylie Green. St. Mary's just can't get going in this third period. It's almost like they got lead in their skates. They haven't had any opportunities at all. They haven't come close to getting a shot on net. Matignon has scored 3 in a row after St. Mary's got 1. And they almost put this game out of reach. They gave it away again. Right, they gave it away to Picardi. She got the shot on net. And sitting right on the doorstep was McKinn, but it bounced over her stick, and St. Mary's almost gave away another one. St. Mary's was flying. They were getting all kinds of opportunities. Now they can't do anything. Pad save. It was going wide. They tried to knock it in. Back to the point. Shot. Blocked. Cleared away. St. Mary's just can't get it done. They're like a half a step behind. And the puck is back in the St. Mary's end. And Matignon has it. DiBiase tried to tip it by. Chaplin with a break. They had a piece of Chaplin. I think there's a penalty coming up against Matignon. They had a piece of Chaplin and she was trying to get that shot off. So St. Mary's going to have a power play. And this is virtually a must situation. They're down 3-1. 2 ticks over 7 minutes left in the game. So they don't have a choice. They have to score on this power play to try and get back in the game. They've done nothing in this third period. They haven't got a shot on net. They haven't had the puck in the Matignon end for any really length of time. Bouncing puck. St. Mary's keeps it in. Pierce and Porzinski. And now St. Mary's pass. St. Mary's clears it out of the zone themselves. Tip broken up by Matignon. St. Mary's gets it in the zone. Shot. McCusker makes the save and holds on. That's the first shot in the period. 1:22 left on the power play. They gave it away. Loose in front, tipped away, Matignon almost skated away. Shot blocked. Again, that was Greeley. Chaplin over the line. Trying to walk in, it got deflected off her stick. And here's Matignon clearing it away. Greeley getting it done. She's been immense for Matignon. Matignon takes it away. DiBiasio breaks it up. And here's Greeley again knocking it away. And St. Mary's throws it away. And Matignon clears it away. That's virtually going to do it for the penalty. 15 seconds left on the man advantage. St. Mary's not able to take advantage. Matignon breaks it up, and that's Greeley again. Pass deflects off a Matignon player. Regent wound up down by herself. Matignon takes it away. Teams are back at equal strength. And they blow the whistle for the group over there against the boards for the face-off in the Matignon end. 4:42 left. St. Mary's is not going to get the win here tonight. They had a lead. They gave it away. They were tied through 2 periods. They gave Matignon a gift starting this 3rd period with a giveaway right in front, and they were able to knock it home. And then a penalty by St. Mary's pushed it to a 2-goal lead. Knocked away. St. Mary's looking to keep it in. Chaplin looking for it, gets it. Out in front, couldn't connect with Porozinski. Pass a little bit too far in front. Porozinski, pad saved by McCusker. They try to throw it in front, broken up. St. Mary's keeps it in. Matignon will track it down. Broken up. St. Mary's keeps it in. Matignon clears it out. Tip ahead too far. Matignon breaks it up. Matignon breaks it up again. And that's Greeley. Here she comes. Walking right in. They just got a piece of a stick. What a great rush. Backhand by Greeley. Coutinho has to make the save. A shot from the blue line by Plant. And then Greeley with the rebound trying to knock it home. 3:14 left. Matignon has just that goal that tied it up. And since then it's been all Matignon. Especially in this 3rd period. St. Mary's just can't get anything going at all. Matignon has kept the puck in the St. Mary's end most of this period. Pierce walking in, missed the net. Good bid. She went around the defense, cut the shot off, but shot it wide. Now it winds up back at the St. Mary's end. Pass deflected into the zone. Matignon clears it away. Porozinski winds up with it. Shot went wide of the net. Cater trying to throw it in front. McCusker got a piece of it. Deflected up over the glass and out of play. And Deuces are Wild on the scoreboard. 2:22 left in the hockey game. And another deuce is the 2-goal lead by Matignon. Face off to the right of McCusker, who after giving up that 1 goal has been immense. She made some huge saves late in that first period and was outstanding in the second period when St. Mary's could have got a couple and could have put a lot of daylight between them and Matignon. Porozinski's shot deflected, try to keep it alive. And are they going to call a hand pass? So St. Mary's is not going to follow the boys. The boys went easy over Fenwick in their opening game. St. Mary's is not going to get a win here. It's going to be a happy bus ride back for Matignon. Off the side of the net, St. Mary's keeps it alive. Pierce behind the net, trying to keep it alive. It gets deflected. This will be icing against Matignon. 1:27 left in the hockey game. Catino played well, but not really her fault. They gave it away early. 12 seconds into this third period. Instead of passing it out of the zone, they tried to skate it out. Matignon tipped it away right in front of the net, and they were able to tip it home for what, if the score stays, would be the winning goal. And then St. Mary's very shortly after that came up with a penalty and perfect passing. Set up Greeley in the right faceoff circle and she drilled it home. And that's where we are, 3-1, 3 straight goals by Matignon after St. Mary's got that 1-0 lead in the first period. And St. Mary's has just not been able to do anything in this third period. They haven't come close to McCusker. Matignon has kept them at bay. The puck has been in the St. Mary's end most of the period. Chaplin knocks it in. 45 seconds and counting. Out in front, Chaplin was on the back end, but couldn't get the pass. Catino's out of net. St. Mary's has 6 skaters, but it's not going to do them any good. Loose out in front. Matignon knocks it away. Can't knock it out. St. Mary's keeps it in. Blocked. Matignon clears it away. Just before the buzzer. Knocking it away, getting it loose, and walking in and throwing it in was Bryn McPherson. She stole it and threw it in the open net. So a 3-goal outburst by Matignon in the third period breaks that 1-1 tie. And the first one gave all the momentum they wanted. St. Mary's couldn't skate the puck out rather than pass the puck out. Matignon picked it off. It got tipped out in front, and sitting on the doorstep was Molly McConnell to tip it by, making it 2-1. and that's all they really needed. But the third period belonged to Matignon. St. Mary's couldn't get the puck out of their own end. Matignon put a lot of pressure on. Catino had to make a couple of big-time saves, or the score would have been even worse. So Matignon, with a big 3-goal third period, breaks that 1-1 tie, and he win it by a score of 4-1. St. Mary's will drop to 0-1. Matignon, they call it Cambridge Matignon, but it's Matignon in the Catholic Central League, will go to 1-0. It'll be a happy bus ride back to Cambridge for the Matignon players and coaches. The goaltender McCusker had a big second period, and she didn't have to do much in the third period, but she did what she had to do. And Matignon just took control after they tied it. And when they got that goal to take a 2-1 lead, it was all downhill for St. Mary's after that. Matignon took control and just wouldn't let St. Mary's get going. And it was almost like they had lead in their skates. But they turned over. Matignon scores 3. And Matignon walks out with a 4-1 win over the Lady Spartans in the opening game of the season. So we hope you enjoyed it. We'll be here for quite a few more with St. Mary's hockey games and basketball games. I'm Don Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.